Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. We have Judith with us and Connie who are going to do the warm-up with us for the Tuesday's workout called Dafuq. Just coming up with our own names for these workouts. You'll see why here in a minute. But just a caveat on Monday's workout, we are filming the first portion of this workout of the warm-up, and then we're going to let you guys go on into do the workout after that. So if you have a phone, a clock, you can start that and continue to do the workout while you're getting your own time from your phone. So the workout today, Dafuq, for Tuesday is 30 double unders, 45 singles, either or if you have double unders. We're going to do something different that we haven't done in a long time, or probably ever, is a 3-minute front rack hold. If you have a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, you're going to hold that in that front rack hold for 3 minutes, standing and trying to engage that upper back. If you have 1 dumbbell, we're going to just split that time in half and go 1:30 on one side and 1:30 on the other side. Then we're going to go into 30 pistols after that 3-minute time of front rack hold. Then back to 60 double unders, so our double unders are increasing, and 90 singles. Then we're going to go to a 2-minute front rack hold. Again, if you have 1 dumbbell, you're going to split 1 minute on each side. 20 pistols. Then we're going to go back into the 90 double unders, increasing by 30 again, or 135 singles. Then for that final round of 1-minute front rack hold, 30 seconds each side if you have 1 dumbbell, and 10 pistols, and that will complete the workout. We're looking at this workout to complete between 12 and 15 minutes. So you want to be able to have a good weight that you can hold that front rack position with no more than 3 to 4 breaks on that 3-minute time frame, and 1 to 2 breaks on that 2-minute and 1-minute time frame. On your pistols, we want to make sure we get those in sets of 6 to 10, and on those double unders, maybe sets of 30. For progressions for the pistols, we're going to either do step ups onto a box or a seated 1-legged box squat, toenail pistols, or behind the ankle style pistols. So we're going to get started with the warm-up right now. We're going to do 4 to 6 reps of down dog plus a cobra plus a Spider-Man with reach. So if you guys would demonstrate that first one a little slower than normal. So these guys are going to go down into that down dog position, kind of the hips up high, really pushing the head through the shoulders push up towards the ears. And if you can, get your heels down to the ground. If not, a slight bend in your knees will help get the heels down. And then going into that cobra position, how Connie's going straight forward and then down into that cobra position, kind of nice up reach, up dog looking style. Notice how Connie's hips are not on the ground, the knees and the feet are. And then we're going to go into that Spider-Man with reach. You're going to do 1 leg forward, and then we're going to try to get that elbow to the ground, and then we're going to reach away from, there we go. And then we're going to switch legs and do that again. And you can either do 2 Spider-Man with reach per round, or you can just switch that out with another down dog and a cobra, and then switch legs again. We're going to do 4 to 6 reps here for that part of the warm-up. If you feel you need to go to 6, by all means go to 6, but we're going to do 4 reps right now. You guys getting warmed up? Nice. I don't hear any bones creaking though. That's a good thing, I think. This is a really good opener right here, guys. So really take a little time here and don't rush this part. Next, we're going to take that dumbbell and we're going to come down into that lunge position, and we're going to take that dumbbell and place it on top of the knee, and we're going to push that knee over our ankle for a weighted ankle stretch. We're going to do that 30 seconds on each side. We want to make sure if we can keep the heel down, and how far can you get the knee past your toes? We should feel that in the back of the calf, around towards the Achilles area. About 20 more seconds, guys. You can also kind of push the knee a little bit side to side and see if you feel any different stretches in there. Like, if you really get it, you can also get that back leg hip flexor stretch in there as well. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Another thing on this one, guys, make sure you're sitting up tall and not trying to lean too far forward over your leg. You want to make sure the body's mostly vertical, or your torso, just to kind of get a better stretch in that calf, so you're not just round in the back. Three, 2, 1, and come out of that, guys. So the prep for the workout, we just get a little bit more of that warm up, getting the body rolling, prepping. We're gonna get in 10 nice and slow air squats, guys. We wanna make sure we have that feet just outside of hip width, torso nice and tall, and seeing how if you can get deeper each time. Nice, Connie. Notice that each one of these guys, their hips are going back and down, and not going leaning the knees out first and then rolling up on the toes, transferring that weight. Now we're gonna get in 8 Cossack squats. We're gonna take a wide stance, and we're gonna go 4 on each leg. So alternating, we're gonna shift down to one side, and then standing back up all the way, and then down to the other side. Getting as low as you can. If you leave that outside foot down, you're gonna feel a different stretch than if you turn your toe up. It'll change the way that Cossack squat is. There it is, I heard a pop. That must mean you're warm. Yeah. And then after those, guys, we're gonna warm up those pistols in that prep. So depending on whether you not have pistols or if you have a place you can hold on to, Connie's gonna show a seated pistol squat. We're gonna get 4 total. So see how Connie goes back and sits back and forward. We wanna sit as close as possible to our ankle and not sit and reach back with our hips, if that's doable, okay? And then Judith is gonna do kind of a kneeling behind the leg pistol squat. And then there's one other version, if you don't mind showing, is using the standing on the box and just using the box as a step up type, using one leg, like stay 2 on one side.
So, here.
You can do that, or stay like this.
Oh.
And then just do 2 on one side. If you have a elevated surface, you can kind of do this too. So those are some variations to do those pistol squats, guys. If you need to, you could also use a post to hang on. And just to demo that too, you can be like this, right? And hang on. And use that post to help yourself back up. So there's many variations of that pistol we want to try today, okay? Shorten those reps down if 30, 20, and 10 are too much, to 15, 10, and 5. If that's something you need to modify, those are some variations that you guys may want to attempt to do. So with that, we're going to move on to that front rack hold. Some of the things I want you guys to try on that front rack hold. Connie, if you would put your elbow up for me on this side towards me. And if I'm pushing up on Connie's elbow here, she should feel something. Turn sideways. Mm-hmm. She should feel pressure here. So what I want you guys to do is when you do that front rack hold, we're going to do a 30-second front rack hold, is standing tall as possible, and like you're almost shrugging your shoulders up with your elbows up. And it's just not a front rack hold here. We want to be here and engaged. So if you guys would grab your dumbbells, and we're going to go into that front rack hold in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really fight for that position, guys. You're gonna notice when you're done with this workout today, that will be a little bit sore back there, but really just try to bring the dumbbell head to the shoulders and keep it right there, elbows high, coming from that upper back. About 10 more seconds. Make sure you guys are breathing and that core is engaged and it's nice and gonna keep you standing tall. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. So that's that front rack hold position. Guys, go ahead and sit those down. On the jump rope today, we want to grab our jump ropes. We're going to do 30 singles, looking at that nice bounding motion off the ground. If you have double unders, we're going to go 30 singles, then 30 double unders. You can take a slight break in between. If you're working on those, give them a shot. If you're just have singles only, let's go for 60 singles. Okay, guys, whenever you're ready, go ahead and go. Looking at just nice and bounding, staying off the floor as much as possible, just down and back up. Heels slightly kiss the ground, and those knees are driving back, propelling you upwards. Nice hip extension. Nice, Connie.
Nice.
And if you guys are doing double unders practice today, don't spend longer than like 30 seconds on the first round of double unders where there's 30, no more than 45 seconds on the 60 dubs, and no more than a minute on those 90 dubs. Minute to minute, 10 seconds, okay? So if you're on the cusp and you have a double under, practice that. Give that a go. Really just try to get that motion going, because that's how you're gonna get it, is that extra practice, okay guys? So with that said, the goals for that today, in that front rack position, we're gonna do 3 to 4 breaks on that 3-minute time frame, 1 to 2 breaks on the 1 or the 2 and 1 minute time frame on those front rack holds. Pistols, you're looking at maybe getting in sets of 6 to 10. The double unders, maybe sets of 30, but trying not to work more than those time frames of 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute to minute and 10. This is a 12 to 15 minute workout. Set that clock and get after it. We will see you guys on Wednesday.